John Thacker in Scream 7 follows Sidney Prescott once again, now living a normal life with her husband and daughter, when another ghost face comes out of the woodwork. Now saying that to protect not only herself, but now also her daughter. He has no pretty big fan of Scream. It's one of the slasher franchises that has been universally accepted as actually genuinely good. And really with only one exception, that being Scream 3, the Scream franchise has maintained a really high level of quality throughout all 6 installments. I watched these films for the first time in 2023, in preparation for Scream 6, and I ended up loving them. Really good and clever slasher films that shows off some of the best what the slasher genre can offer. So needless to say, when Scream 7 was announced, I was very excited and fully ready for another great Scream movie. And then everything that could have possibly went wrong. Not to go into the controversies too much, since I already have so many times in the past, but the main character was fired, the secondary character quit, and the director was also fired. Leaving Scream 7 had to be completely rewritten from the ground up. I started to hope with the good faith this franchise had built up, that this would turn out to be good. So I've seen Scream 7, oh, it's really bad. Yep, Scream 3 is no longer the worst Scream film, not by a long shot. Man, it is really disappointing seeing one of the best slasher franchises come to this. Scream was always a franchise that poked fun at other slasher franchises. It knew it was better than most and really leaned into it. But now it's become the very thing it was making fun of. A generic slasher franchise. As one of the things Scream franchise is known for and has always had, is its commentary on horror films at the time. Granted, certainly that had been Scream 6, but at least they tried to tie it back with commentary on franchises. It wasn't the most natural commentary, but at least they did the bare minimum in trying. Scream 7 doesn't even try to have any commentary. Its only goal is to be a generic slasher film, and it doesn't even do that well. And that's just not good enough for a franchise as good as Scream. But at least the characters and story can still be good, but they aren't. Sidney is still an entirely enjoyable and compelling character. Still feels written the same and everything, although I will say it doesn't really have any character development. But this point I'm not really sure you could even further develop the character of Sidney, which is why we should retire that character, and now force her to be the main character of every single movie in this franchise. But I digress. The returning characters are for the most part enjoyable. So you know why I enjoy these characters. The meek twins from the previous 2 films, Gale Weathers, they're pretty insignificant. Especially Gale. Gale is just like such a standard character at this point in the franchise. Any character development she gets in the previous film, she immediately goes back into her old ways by the next film. To the point where if they can't do anything new with the character, I don't even want to see her return for the next film. And characters like Sidney's husband aren't bad or anything, or just pretty forgettable. Even Sidney's daughter doesn't really stand out. The kills are overall solid, definitely the most gory in the franchise, but are pretty unique. And this one just completely relies on nostalgia. I really can't say too much on the game to spoilers, but that was a pretty disappointing factor. Overall, I really didn't like Scream 7. It's pretty darn bad. Whether you're a Scream fan or not, I do not recommend it. But now we're getting to spoilers. So like I said, the nostalgia. This film drowns you in it, and none of it is done well. Multiple characters that die in past films are brought back with AI, as in the actual plot of the story, not actual AI. Nancy Loomis from Scream 2, Robin Bridger from Scream 3, Dewey from the first 5 films, and of course one that's used the most, Stu Macher. For years, fans have warned and theorized that Stu actually didn't die in the first Scream, and has been alive out there the whole time. This was even hinted at in Scream 6.
TV that killed Stu Macher.
If you believe he's dead.
So now this opportunity to bring back Stu into the franchise, they just make him into an AI fake. I mean, maybe having Stu alive would have been a jump in the sharp moment for the franchise, but I think I would rather him just be alive than just be AI. But I think they have really fumbled bringing back Matthew Lillard to Stu Macher. This could have been interesting and exciting, but it was anything but. And oh my god, what was even that kill reveal? Just some random sets of fans of Sidney? I actually feel like they put no effort in the motives of these killers, and are easily the worst of the franchise. I just really ended up hating Scream 7, like a lot. I hope that Scream 8, which has been confirmed, is better, but I don't have super high hopes. But let me know in the comments below what you think about Scream 7. Are you excited for Scream 8? Also, if you enjoyed this video, just like subscribing. Bye guys for now, bye, it's John Thacker.